Hey, Nigel. Did too hard, bruh.
Super honored, man. Shout out Nigel. Shout out everybody here. Shout out Unspoken. We in the A.
Shout out to my boy Jeter. That's what we drinking on, Jeter Readers. Make sure y'all get y'all some Jeter Readers, man. Hit my boy up. For real. Y'all messing me up. I gotta get my mind right. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the Unspoken Atlanta podcast. I'm your host, Nigel Armani.
It's your girl, Snook J.
You know the kid, BMX.
Oh, yeah, man. Episode 9, man. Episode 9, y'all. How y'all doing, man? What's popping?
Besides the bullshit, life's great.
Besides the bullshit, life's great?
Yeah.
What's the bullshit?
The bullshit is what makes life great, if you ask me.
Yeah. What's life without bullshit, right?
The boring one.
I'm trying to tell you.
Bye. Love you.
Anyways.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you feeling though? How was your week?
I'm good. 10. I went to see. I went to the Balloon Museum.
Oh, yeah.
How was the traffic over there?
It was straight. It was straight. They had police
bad?
directing stuff, directing traffic, directing parking. So it was pretty smooth.
Okay.
We was in and out.
How much y'all paid for parking?
20,
How much I paid to get here?
40,
Dang, like 40.
A pop?
40 ticket.
You bought it in advance or you?
Online, yo.
Oh, okay.
That shit was fire though. That shit
I
was
heard it's
fire.
nice.
Yeah, that shit was.
My best friend we did a brand shoot across the street from there, and we was trying to, I think we went the weekend that it opened, and it was just so heavily congested on the road. We was like, what the fuck going on? And the guy whose venue we used, he told us that the Blue Museum was over there, so they got like the little arm to stick out the damn.
That shit was hard.
Yeah,
I wish I was on shrooms. It's like one of them vibes. It was so many colors and balloons and just like installation. That shit was trippy as fuck.
I don't need
Then they had one section where you stop and you get to sit down and put on the VR glasses. So you be in a whole nother world for like 10 seconds.
Oh, really?
Shit was hard. This shit was hard.
I'm supposed to be going this weekend, so.
You going?
I'm supposed to be.
You going on?
You
No,
smoke?
I'm going with the homegirls.
I'm going to home,
Smoke?
girl.
Oh.
But I might need to
I
smoke.
might go back just to go there and like do some shrooms. Like,
yeah,
that
because
shit,
it's here until
Take
April the
a shrooms.
14th.
You want to take shrooms either?
that shit feel
That's
like
what
Alice
you
in Wonderland.
Shrooms.
I'm scared to do shrooms.
You need to go on a date. You need to take shrooms and you and the date need to take it together.
Just do it. Just
before y'all go
microdose,
out.
like a little piece. You ain't gonna be tripping. I'm telling you.
I'm stupid. I have like the reverse effect on shit.
He said, I'm stupid.
That's funny.
Well, how you feeling, Nigel? How was your week?
I'm good. My week was pretty good. I'm working. I'm back on set for one, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm back on the movie sets. Working on a show called Fight Night that should be coming out soon.
Fight night?
Fight Night, yeah. It's about. I actually don't know what it's about, but I know that
It's about something that happened on the night of the Muhammad Ali Thriller in Manila fight.
Yeah.
It was something that happened outside. It's like a story. It's something that I think it was like a robbery or something. Something that happened
That night.
that night of the fight. But it's like an outside story. It don't have nothing to do with the fight.
With the movie.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
with them. Gotcha.
So that's like back in the 70s and stuff like that.
Okay.
It got some big people on there.
Really?
I don't want to give it out there yet, but there's some real big people on there.
When is it released? When is it supposed to like
It's a
release?
TV series, so it's like they doing. I don't know. I don't think they're doing like seasons, but I don't know how many episodes they're doing. But it's a show that go till July. I'm day playing on it. Day playing means that I'm not full time.
Gotcha.
So I'm pretty much just working on that show and then producing for Big Facts right now. So I've been doing that. Yeah, and just working on our thing. That's all I've been doing this week.
Scale on 1 to 10, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like an 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. Body feel good. Mind feel good. You know, got a little hungover last night though, so I'm trying to
Same.
slow down.
What the hell's going on? It was a full moon. It's full moon Friday and last night. So
What that mean?
stupid shit. You get into dumb shit, and that's what happens when full moons happen.
Hey, one more thing. I'm saying this is off topic. I'm saying like the most randomest people like getting pregnant, bro.
What the hell that got to do with anything?
I know, it just popped up in my head. Like this week, I just been seeing like people that I would never like. Well, it's not that they're pregnant; it's who they're pregnant by.
Oh.
That'd be like, damn, you can't remember her, like, or y'all. I didn't know y'all was dating. Like, it's just little.
You must have seen the baby announcement last night.
I seen a few baby announcements.
And you like, damn, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, cause I mean, on Instagram they be single.
It ain't your business. Everybody
So
ain't.
it just be like
That's what nigga problem. If you ain't posting everything,
no,
they feel like it ain't happening.
It ain't that you posting. It's like I just know the person individually. So like you.
Well, if you know them, you would have known they was finna have a baby.
Or known that they were in a relationship.
You must have known him enough.
Yeah, I don't know him enough. I thought I knew him.
I thought I knew you. Who are you?
But anyway, how you feeling, Ash?
I'm feeling pretty good. I was off this week. I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
You had a whole week off?
Oh yeah.
What'd you do with yourself?
Went out every night.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Don't do that. I did not. I was actually a very kept woman this week.
Were any dates involved?
No, I didn't have any dates.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. But
We went to the bar a couple times though. Homegirls. Went out to a couple bars.
I only went out one day.
Oh, I thought you went out the other day. Was it
Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
One day. But yeah, I didn't really do anything. I really wish I would have. I need to start getting used to these week-long vacations that we have and plan them accordingly and go on a trip somewhere. I just don't be, still trying to get adjusted to, but I need to really be able to like travel during these week breaks that I be having because it's just sitting at the house is boring as hell.
You like traveling by yourself?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I do it. I've done it before. I'll do it
It
again.
seems like solo trips are a thing right now.
Yeah, well, it is a fad.
I've been seeing a lot of,
Yeah, it's a big fad right now.
yeah, especially women. Oh, first solo trip.
I'm so healed.
It's been, I'm so healed.
I'm on my healing journey. But yeah, outside of that though, like this week was cool. I'm really just ready to get the rest of the school year over with so that I can have the whole summer off.
You're finna have spring break in a couple weeks though. So
Yeah,
you should be
April.
good.
That is very true. But I mean, March is a month that we don't have no breaks, but April we get out. So yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm feeling like I don't know.
Do y'all get
like
paid
a
during the
9.
summer? Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. So you got a whole 3 months off and you still get checks.
Not really 3, because we get out end of May. We really get 1 full month.
Like a whole...
A month and a half, because we go back at the end of July before the kids come back. Because, kids go back in the first week in damn August now. It's just like they keep.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. But outside of that, I'm cool.
Damn. I mean, we was growing up. We had like a whole 2-3 months
Yeah,
summer.
we did. We had a full summer. Because you would get out in May, be out June, be out all of July, and then you go back like mid-August.
Yeah, like mid-August, yep.
But they keep climbing the ladder up for these kids to go back earlier and earlier. So, yeah, y'all, I'm just really kind of ready to just make some money work for itself, and I don't have to do shit.
Nah, facts.
That's the name of the game.
Man,
Facts. Big
that
facts.
ride to work in the morning be like, fuck, I'm going back to work again. And the ride back. But yeah.
Okay. How you feeling, Toke?
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, okay, my bad, easy. Sorry. I got long arms.
I'm good. I'm coming off of a cold. My dude got me sick. He was sick the week before. Then this was my week. But had my Galentine's with my homegirls last night. It was really fun. Got a little tipsy, but that's about it. Had some really good food. Y'all ever been to Devon?
Yeah, Devon.
We talked about that on here one time, yeah.
Yeah, that's where we went last
Y'all went there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Devon's cute. That little area, too, is a very cute little vibey little area. I Pick and all of that, Five Church, all the little spots over there.
Yeah, Colony Square, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Colony Square is super cute.
I pick so I love I pick.
I haven't been in. I heard they high as hell. I ain't been in there.
It's worth it though. Like I would say, like me and my girl went to the movie. Sit down. Now that's outside of a ticket. You buy your tickets online or whatever. Once you get there, you sit down, order food. Like I ordered like a vegan burger fry. She ordered some salmon, and we had 2 drinks. I spent like $60 for both of us. That's on like food and drinks. You know what I'm saying? So you think it's good or not?
It ain't bad.
Ain't bad. And it's like the shit good. Like it's quality food. It's
Good
quality,
food.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I just haven't been in there. But I mean, like I said, I like Colony Square. I love like the whole little atmosphere down there. It's super cute and
I love
very
like
datey.
the seats, like the seats and shit. Like they hug you. It's like a like leather. Then they curve around. Like
Oh,
you,
really?
You like you. So you
Like
basically
you at the house almost.
yeah. You like in your own little cubicle. So it's like it hugs you. Like it comes around. And they got a table in the middle.
Oh.
Yep. That's how they are. They're not like individual seats. There's like a whole little section for yourself.
And they bring you food and everything.
They bring you food. Yeah. The folks come out while the movie on and shit, taking orders, like serving.
So it's like a restaurant with a movie theater.
Basically,
With a,
And you can get your own wine. You get the bottle.
Yeah, you get bottles and all that shit.
Do all that shit. Yeah.
Shit be lit now. Shit be
okay.
alright now. Shit, take your next little yeah.
Drop the low, I'm coming.
Shit alright now.
Hey. Hey, if you're an independent artist that's looking for a platform to showcase your skills, looking for an opportunity to shine, perform live from Unspoken Atlanta exclusive performances. Unspoken Atlanta hot spots. Y'all got something for this week? Nobody got nothing to do with it?
I just gave you mine. I pick.
I picked.
Fuck with him.
You got
Speaking of that, I got one. This is a place called Lions Ultra Lounge. It's right by Experience. Mm-hmm. It's kind of small. It's like a small little spot. Food is excellent though.
What is it called?
It's called
Lions. Yeah, I've been there.
It's a dope little spot, man. If you want some good food, hookah's good. I just like the atmosphere of like everything in that area though. Like even the women, I don't know. You can just tell. It just look
What
different
area is
over
this?
there. I don't know why.
Buford.
Buford
I'm from
Highway.
Buford Highway.
That the Mexicans, ain't it?
Well, it's Buford. Buford is it's section. It's Asians, Mexicans,
Find out about like
Nigerians.
Mexicans now. You can't.
No,
Yeah,
you,
like
you
Buford
see
is
a little bit of
really-
everything
Boy, I
over
said the
there.
black girls ain't acting right. Then you got them.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like it's very sectioned on that. Why is it like that?
I don't know.
Like that's literally like when they be talking about Atlanta being the melting pot. That's the melting pot road because that road got different
There's so
little
much
entities.
shit on there, yeah. But it's a vibe over there. That whole little situation is a vibe too.
Yeah, experience be a vibe too. That's just
Experience
high
is a vibe
as hell.
too. Everything high.
Shit.
Don't go there unless you plan on buying a bottle.
Or section.
As
Baby.
you think everything high.
No. Cause I spend money like a drug dealer, but I be feeling bad for niggas that take bitches out on dates because it's expensive.
Well, what?
You spending $200 easy.
Yeah, experience. Yeah,
Dating is expensive as fuck.
Yeah, so like that's
That's why you
what I
gotta
mean
choose
by high.
wisely, dog.
Huh?
That's why you gotta choose wisely.
Oh, on who
Choose
you
what?
gonna
The
take on
date
the
wisely or
Who-
choose the
who-
person wisely?
Both. Shit, be real.
You got to choose who you willing to goddamn waste some money on.
Right. Who you willing to waste your money on? Cause you better make sure you.
This should not be stepping out the door. 200 just to step outside.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting.
I already know.
It's just the investment. Like that's what it is.
Like Thursday when we went out, it was just me. Ask me how much I spent Thursday. And it was just talking about me.
How much?
150.
Nah, like 220.
220.
Is this on drinks and food or just?
The vibes.
Yeah. Cause you know that hookah started off at 45.
That shit
And if you
pissed
get a
me off
refill,
so bad.
that's 25.
When I went back and looked at my damn, I'm like,
Two
Ashley,
drinks is
sit
16
your-
a pop.
Sit your dumb ass and that's the problem. It's the drink.
Them
The drinks be like 16 a
And
pop.
then you
Head
can't,
off.
you know, and the fact that we're
And the cup
we're
be about
old,
this big.
be little,
All ice.
and all that ice. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the part that bothers me because it's just like I can't do bottom shelf liquor. I'm in a coma for 2-3 days after.
Yeah, you need what you need.
So I have to have,
Top shit, we gotta be some.
and I'm like, damn, why I got to be $20 for the little in the presentation? You ain't giving me nothing for the 20 piece. I don't
Set
get
that bitch on
presentation.
fire or something. Goddamn.
So I'm smoking a little
I need a
bit.
fish bowl for $20. For real.
Even like my little cute little nook spots that I used to go to, they're starting to get expensive now. It's just like, god damn, can't have fun no more.
Everything going up.
I be nervous to even try to sometimes when I be going on dates with niggas, I try to peek and look at the bill like, ooh shit.
It ain't your problem.
No, it ain't. But don't. I've had a time. Talk about a story time. I'm going off topic about. Let's
Nah,
keep
go
going.
ahead. I
No,
wanna
keep
hear.
gonna go ahead.
No, I had a time where I went out on a date with a guy.
And he ain't have it, or it declined.
He didn't realize that the bill was gonna be that high.
Oh shit. He ain't do the research.
He asked me to go Dutch with him. And I was like, fuck. But see, that's my mom is so funny because my mom has always told me, don't you ever go out on no date and don't have no money for yourself because you don't never know.
Cause what would have happened if you didn't have it?
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all would have been washing dishes.
Big debate. We would have had to make a run for it. And can't go back to the spot.
Hey, have you ever dined and dash?
No, I haven't.
But I ain't gonna lie, you fuck Waffle House up.
That's the easiest spot to do it at.
That's how Denzel Washington, his wife, on their first date.
What?
She paid for their first date or something like that.
Oh, really?
It's a story like he didn't
Yeah,
have
well,
it, and she paid for it.
wasn't how he presented it, and I was just like, nigga, you should have did your research on this spot, or, you know, a lot of times when you go on dates, more than likely if the woman, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna phrase this. More than likely, the woman kind of follows your suit. So if you only get one drink, if she a real ass bitch,
Facts.
she's not gonna get 2 drinks. She's
Facts.
just gonna stay
Yeah.
within the realm of how you whatever you order type shit.
You
And
kind of set the tone for the
If
day.
she
Yeah.
a real one, she'll match you. You buy me a drink, I buy you one.
I ain't gonna lie,
Nigel, shut the fuck up.
Nah, that shit do be fire though.
Real talk. From a
That
guy,
shit-
come from a guy.
Now I've done that. Okay, so I've done that where we might not wanted to end the night, but he already paid for the first tab, and I'm like, okay, well, tab on me now,
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
then we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
do like if I don't want to leave, but
I think it's
ain't
dope
doing
that if
that
you
all the
see him
time.
like. Yeah,
Do that
I
shit
think
all
it's
the
dope when a female see a nigga like just really cashing out on shit, and she be like, "I got this round." That's you just saying like, "I got something." Like that shit just be dope to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though you don't even, we got it, but it's like,
Yeah.
damn, she even just for you to offer that. And
Some niggas be stupid about that though too. Like they won't even allow you to even do,
I just felt that's a good
and that kind
impression.
of gets on my nerves.
It's a good
sometimes.
impression, you know.
What?
Like if I buy you a drink and you buy me one back, like
Yeah.
I'm not expecting it.
Yeah.
You know, especially like on the first date or something like that.
Yeah, I've done that where, like I said, I didn't want the little vibes to end, so I was like, okay, I got the next round, let's run it.
that's hard.
But that's very rare and few, because some of the dates if I really don't want to leave, I mean I'm really fucking with you. So.
Unspoken, man. We on another episode. Got my girl Alicia with me. We in here trying to work, maintain, stay consistent. Subscribe to the channel. We got another episode on the way.
The bitch ghosted me. Ghosted me, of all people. Could not believe it. Bitch still follow me though. She still follow me on IG.
Shoot, last week we had a crazy episode. We was talking about the biggest mistakes women make. So I was thinking this morning, I was like, let's do one for men and see if we can stir up some more craziness. But I guess, well, I don't want to. I can't ask Ashley, but
Well, you can't.
Well, first off, hold on, because y'all niggas damn sure told me what the biggest
can't ask
mistake
her.
was that women made.
no. I'm saying like last week I asked you,
Correct.
so now you can ask me.
You niggas told me what the biggest mistake was that women made.
I don't even
So,
think
yeah,
we went,
you tell
I
us.
don't even think we went that hard last week. Like I only said a couple things. Like
Okay.
you can't. I felt like when I not to switch it up, but when I thought about that, I felt like if we would have answered it at the beginning, I don't think the audience would have
That's understandable. I get
felt
it.
it as if we just would ask you. That way, it's like if a girl saying it, then it gotta be true. It ain't no bullshit. Like if a guy saying it, it's like you probably ain't gonna hear it because you know how it go.
Okay, so what is the biggest mistake that men make?
Busy.
One
I'm
of y'all.
thinking on it. I'm thinking.
No, I got one, but I'm want you to go first though. If
I
possible.
don't know yet, so just go ahead.
Um,
I gotta think about it.
I think one of the biggest mistakes men make is just taking too long.
Taking too long to.
I think that's the biggest
Taking too long to do what?
shoot to make shit official, to ask women to marry them, to set the tone. Shit, sometimes I feel like that's probably the or knowing. And I said this last week. Like I think a lot of guys have issues with like understanding what they need versus what they want. You know, like we were saying, like dating women that's not in your tax bracket or one them because they look good versus looking at their inside. Excuse me, and I feel like that's some of the biggest things that we mess up on. We want our girl to look good, and I feel like we kind of like go too far into that versus like kind of like really like seeing it. Like sometimes you might have to go for us. I'd rather have a 7 with a great personality or somebody I know that'll be a good mother versus somebody that's gonna be a 10, but she ain't really contributing to nothing or like want to put out nothing. So
That's fair.
but But I feel like those type of things you kind of learn through maturity though. But I do feel like that's like really some of the biggest mistakes that men make for sure.
That's a good one. But I think it's niggas thinking that's your bitch before that's your bitch. Cause nigga, that ain't your bitch.
Spicy.
Like these niggas be, just cause you fuck, I'm be honest, most time just cause niggas fuck, they think that's they bitch. So now she texting another nigga, now she on date with another nigga, now she in another nigga DM and you feeling the type of way. But you ain't did nothing to make this shit official. You ain't did nothing to show her that I'm really trying to pursue you with intention. Nigga, you out here just fucking talking about this my bit, but this ain't really your bit. So you can't treat it like this your bit. You feel me? So I think that's what niggas fuck up at. Just cause you having sex with a girl on a regular, she mine.
But see,
No,
that goes into what I was talking about last week when I said double standards with men and women. Like we're supposed to just submit to the women. The double standards we just gotta eat them, right? But when the double standards come for y'all, it be a whole whirlwind. Like what you said, you thinking a bitch is your bitch and she really ain't your bitch. But let a nigga do that. It's okay for him to do it, but don't let it be reversed and happening to you.
No,
so now you're in your feelings about it being done.
I think why niggas feel like that is because how they've been dating so many girls that after they hit one time, they be hooked onto them. So you feeling like that's gonna happen with every girl. You know what I'm saying?
That still don't make that your bitch though.
It don't.
Not if you ain't making. Yeah, that's another thing. Like you gotta understand everybody that you deal with ain't the same as the one before. So you got to know that. Okay, this bitch a little different. I might need to put a little bit of extra foot up in here. Some
women want a little more intention and attention. But like even with my girl, like it wasn't official till we sat down and she like, are we together? What are we doing? Like some girls.
Y'all hate that. What are we? Y'all hate the what are we?
Hey, cause I ain't gonna lie, cause I was like, what you mean? You know we like,
no, I don't.
I'm like, you supposed to know this, but nah, they really don't. No, like some women need to know. They need to hear it out your mouth. Like this is what we doing. Cause most niggas assume. That's our thing too. We assume a lot. Oh, I've been fucking her for fucking 2 months. I've been buying her shit. We been kicking it all the time.
I done spent $2,000.
Yeah, I done spent this. Now. I'm assuming this is my girl, but nigga, that ain't your girl until you tell her that's your girl.
That ain't
out your motherfucking mouth, straight up. And I learned that.
I learned that.
That's true.
So what's up? Ask what you got. What's the biggest mistake men be making?
It coincides with pretty much both of what y'all said. Like, I think I've talked about this a couple of times on the other side of Unspoken, the talk show. Like, guys not realizing. Okay, let me figure out the best way to say this because last time
we trying to shake the table, dog. Say what you gotta say.
Okay, men, and it's weird. It's gonna sound extremely weird for me to say it because it's not a bad thing, but it's like. The juggling, y'all don't be knowing how to do. Being so focused on finances or making it to this certain level or status and missing out on the girls that, good women that you come along on your way up. And I think what happens is, like I say, when men get into that comfortable space and they start dating, then the other issue arises of, okay, do the bitch really like me or does she like me just for my money? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Is she with me just because of the money that I now have versus the type of person I am? Mm-hmm. And sometimes you just can't slide through that and not think that way because now you're on a different totem pole. And also too, your goals are gonna forever elevate. So it's just like when you meet men and they be like, oh, I'm just focusing on my career right now. I ain't really trying to date. Okay,
that's how they sound.
Yeah. When the fuck? Yeah, sound like the Charlie Brown teacher. When the fuck you plan on dating? Because it's just like you're gonna only keep.
Yep, it's an ongoing process.
Yeah, and it's like you don't want to. You've made one goal. We love that for you, but you're gonna constantly want to make another goal. Yeah. So I think that's kind of sometimes men miss out on really good women that are more admirable of the success or the journey that you went to get to the levels that you're getting to. Like a lot of women they meet you at level 15, but they ain't know what it took to get you to level 15. But shawty, you made it level 3. She was down for the ride, but you wasn't ready because you was focusing on your career.
Hey, you ain't right when you're wrong.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like
you ain't wrong when you're right.
Yeah. It's just kind of one of those things. I think that might be one of the biggest mistakes because I'm sure a lot of successful men that are single now probably look back at women that they dated in the past and was like, God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, you right.
And now that girl happy with her children. You see the children on the internet, a husband, a good guy. And you're like, fuck. I got all this money, but that money don't keep you warm at night. That money ain't holding
You know what they call it?
What?
Fumble in the bag.
That what they say?
Fumble in the motherfucking bag.
Yeah, so I think that's a mistake that men make. You know,
I agree.
just learning that you can do both. It's possible to do both. Because what I think is funny when men say they're focusing on their career, that only applies to relationships. But you still gonna go get you some coochie. You gonna still fuck.
Oh yeah.
You gonna still go out.
But that's because we know that a relationship takes more attention.
Yeah.
When you fucking, you can fuck and go home and text later.
See, but that's my thing. Like, you don't know when you're doing it, you're not thinking about it past that level.
Right.
And it could go so much, it could go into a whole nother spill of something. You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
you're right.
It's just, you gotta understand.
I'm just saying why niggas think that way.
Yeah, I get it, but
we know that once we in a relationship, it's gonna take away from what we've been chasing, our career.
And it shouldn't though. Why is that the mindset?
Because you got to take away time from this to put more time into that. Because
you can do it all.
Y'all need that.
We do need it, but there's a way. If it's somebody
I struggle with that. Like even when I was joking the first episode about the editing, like obviously I if I want to talk to somebody, I'm gonna have to say, hey, this episode might not be able to come out on Wednesday. It might have to come out on Thursday. Like, but even though it's annoying, it's like it's still like you gotta do it. Like it be tough sometimes. You be feeling like shoot, I'd rather just do what I'm comfortable with and just
But that's the thing.
But I just think it's just so strange that
not to cut you one quick before we get out what he just said. The key word that I heard that you say is comfortable, and that's what we lacking at because ain't no growth in the comfort zone. We like comfortability. So once you get uncomfortable, that's when you can start to spread your wings, start growing and going to the levels you thought you'd never go in life, relationships, and everything.
And that's why they say a lot of times when men get great women, they elevate.
Hell yeah.
Every other little part in their life.
Sure. That's a fact.
So it's just kind of like it's just weird to me that it's just like men sometimes in those spaces, they'll go to the higher heights for the job. You'll get uncomfortable for the job, but you won't get uncomfortable for a relationship.
That's real.
It's like that's the only box that y'all don't want to get uncomfortable in. And it's a little weird, but hey.
We'll take plenty of risks when it comes to that career.
You take plenty of risks in everything else in life. Everything. Whatever the fuck you want to do, you seek to do it. But when it comes to the relationship, oh no, I'm working on my career. Okay.
The heart ain't attached. The heart attached. That's why to that.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
But it's like men though, still like you'll take the bunt of even if you're like for instance a promotion. You go out for a promotion, try to get promoted, you don't get it. Your feelings hurt, your ego in it. Your pride a little shot, but you still keep going. It's just like where the gamble be at. You know what I mean? I feel like, a lot of men don't really take gambles when it comes to relationships, and I think that they should.
You know why? I think don't nothing hurt like that heartache. I'm gonna be real.
What you think bitches be feeling like?
I know.
We gotta pick ourselves up and try again.
What I'm talking about right now is I'm talking about humans. I ain't talking about men or just women.
Right.
I'm just saying in general. Nigga, heartbreak is a bitch.
It is.
I'd rather get shot again before I get my heart broke. That shit suck.
Damn,
that nigga heartbreak?
No, it is. Though.
That shit suck.
It's.
But it's like with y'all just don't. I don't know. That's where with that double standard. I just think it's just like with women, we're expected to dust ourselves off and try again. Or we even have the effort to still be like, okay, I'm going to take a little minute, chill, but I'm going to go back into the relationship, not trying to make this now new man, like the previous man who hurt my heart. With men, y'all be stuck on bitch from age 7.
No, because
and then every other heartbreak just multitudes into this person. That it's just like
y'all gonna make us fucking savage.
Yeah, man.
My first heartbreak really changed me though. I ain't gonna cap. My first heartbreak, it changed me though.
I think all of us did.
Really?
It changed.
You don't think your first heartbreak changed you? Like you didn't look at shit different after your first heartbreak?
Like I think I became like cold towards women after that. Like
I was just, my parents. I was grown. I was just already just very mature. So yeah, my feelings hurt, but all right, we're just gonna have to kind of push through this one and figure out the next nigga.
I think dudes have this, like, the whole vulnerability thing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like a fear of vulnerability. And it's like once you put that on that wall, let that person see you, and it's over, it's like, God damn it, I done let you into my soul.
You see me naked.
Yeah, exactly.
You see me naked. Yep.
You can now see through me. Because they know women, we are also very detailed beings. So now that, you've taken off that other layer, the woman is looking at you like, and you're exposed, you're like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. Now she read me. What else she know? I ain't even told her yet. Mm-hmm. Type of thing. But yeah, I think both of y'all have very great mistakes that men made.
So,
Y'all-
Najee, you don't think you ever got over that first heartbreak?
I'm over it, but I definitely
Like
happened
now,
at 8,
I'm talking
nigga?
about like really, not like you dwelling on the heartbreak, but did you think like you get past as far as like how you are emotionally with women? Because
I
I
used to be so when I was younger, I used to be always told by women that I was doing too much, right? So then like after
What that mean?
like calling too much, texting too much.
You was thirsty.
Long paragraphs.
Oh,
just dumb
that was
shit
you?
like that. Like, yeah.
Oh,
Then
Chris Brown.
after that situation, it kind of like it stuck with me. Not necessarily the relationship, but just how I like moved. Like I wasn't really like in a relationship for a while because of that. And then like how I was treating women or going about talking to women, like I just wasn't. I was being like real cold. And I don't know if it's because I'm just an Aquarius. Like I can really
Please
like
don't say that, child.
I kind of mastered like separating the two. Like I could separate sex and I could separate like feelings and stuff like that.
that's
Like
any
very
nigga.
very.
that's
Like
men. We can do that. Women can't do that.
But it's
Hell
like to
no.
a point where like
And that sucks that y'all can do that. That's not nothing to brag about.
Shit, me.
Might I
I'm
also
glad we
add.
can do that.
I
No.
mean, women. There are women who can do it.
It's a few,
it's a few.
Cause
but for the most part,
But
y'all.
like I'm talking about like mastered to a point where I was kind of like scaring myself. Like damn, do I like women? Like,
no, honestly, that is a valid ass question because
real
there
talk.
are.
Like I'm like
Hey,
damn.
that's real shit. Cause a lot of
That's
niggas
a
don't like women.
valid ass
Not
question.
saying that they're
Like
gay,
women,
but a lot of
like-
niggas don't like women.
Exactly.
That's what
yeah.
I meant. Like that's what I meant. Like,
I'm cleaning it up. I'm cleaning it up for you.
disclaimer. Like,
I'm
that's
cleaning
what
it
I
up
meant,
for you.
like,
Don't worry
yeah.
about it.
That's what I meant. Like, cause it's
Well, hold on,
like
expound that for the folks that's, looking at this.
like
this-
I'm saying, like obviously I like women, but like,
Right.
do I like you in my presence? Like, cause it be a lot of times where, like I said, I'd rather be by myself. Like,
Ooh,
and I
child.
be okay with it. And I kind of got too far in my ways that it's a culture shock. Like, if whoever my next relationship is, it's probably gonna be a culture shock. Honestly, like, so
Because you
I
just have
kinda
been
like,
too comfortable in your routine of being dolo.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can agree with that in some sense too, but yeah, we gotta I don't know. I just wish that us as men and black women could just find that even median so that shit can make sense for us. And we could populate the world and become the majority instead of the minority. But
It's never gonna make sense, Ash.
I know. And that's what pisses me off because I've just always been the girl where I'm like, okay, why? Like I've been that little kid. I always want to know why. And when a nigga can't tell me why, now, if you don't know, then what the hell?
Nobody knows.
See? See?
Hate
it.
We just going through this shit trying to figure it out together, but it's never gonna make sense, and nobody never gonna know every answer to this relationship shit.
Yeah, and I'm not expecting everybody to know, but I think one of my biggest issues with dating now is like the people, men and women, we just don't want to take what's wrong with taking a gamble? You know, like what's wrong with like understanding and healthily understanding like, okay, we tried, we made the effort, it did not work.
I'm telling you what it is. That heartbreak is a motherfucker.
But it's like, why does it have to?
Everybody want to have it's about having that one up, like.
Yes, and that's
what it's about.
that oh my God, that irritates
Because
my soul.
you can dictate the narrative. Like,
Yeah, and I don't like that. Like I don't want to come in here and play no games. But you can't even say that shit when dating in the beginning, because the moment you say that, the nigga like, oh, okay, got it. Let me figure out how I'm finna manipulate this.
I envision New York at that dinner table.
What New York? Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's just like it's just too much, and I want to come in. Now feminism is soft. It's such this big ass word for what men want their women to be like, but men aren't also understanding that the narrative or the plate that we're setting, the precedent that we're setting, isn't being done for her to be soft or to be feminine. So it's like, why does everything got to be a game? Why you got to come in and want to do the one up? I can't stand that one up shit. That's the quickest way to say, drive me up, exit me out of the stage, because I don't want to do this. I don't want there to be no one up on nobody. I'm just trying to date you. I'm trying to see what you like. I might
I'm
like
telling
you
you what it is. Everybody's trying to protect their heart.
Yeah, well, fuck that. Open it up.
Everybody's just trying to protect their heart because that shit hurt.
Yeah, it does.
You ever
but
been
it's-
stabbed,
I
shot,
know,
burned?
But
That
it's
shit-
life.
It's worse.
It's life.
I know, but people are scared to jump and
I
face their
know,
fears.
but it's life. Like we just gotta get out of that fear, because we're going to be sitting around here looking at podcasts for years to come, just saying, damn, I really hope that I find my person out there. But you not being the person that is being open enough to find them.
You know what's so funny about protecting your heart?
You said what?
I said, you know what's funny about protecting your heart? You're protecting your heart from other people, but you're not protecting it from yourself. Like you're holding yourself back by not allowing other people to get
Facts.
That's
Oh,
a fact.
That's real.
No boss.
But we are creatures of, what's that shit?
Habit.
Of our habit, yeah.
Creatures of habit. And if you're in the habit of like knowing how I feel to get your shit broke,
Yeah.
you're going to be like, you know what?
But I'm just
I don't
like-
want to do this again, so I'm just going to play games with this girl.
See, but then the thing is like you saying you don't like the way it makes you
Get in
feel,
and get out.
but you're doing it to somebody else. They may really, it just don't make sense.
Because I don't have to feel it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She
though.
gonna feel it.
But you doing it.
I know you. Listen, you're right.
Right. I know. I get what you're saying.
I
I know what you're saying, but it's just like
Hurt people, hurt people.
I'm saying this because I want whoever is listening to this, and this is a nigga that this applies to, I want you to hear the back and forth that's going on between
True shit.
what we're saying, because it's just like it makes no sense. And then the thing is, when you get to playing with people's feelings and people's emotions, and niggas be raw dogging, and you just get to doing a lot of extra shit, you don't know what type of bitch you finna unlock. So you better be careful. Cause these hoes is doing it all these days.
Speaking of raw dog, do you believe in soul ties?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just recently, yeah, that shit. You talk about heartbreak,
That shit real.
man. That shit ain't nothing to play with. I didn't believe. I thought that was just, one of those things, one of those mythical things that people talk about. But yeah, like to the point where I might not talk to you for a couple of days, and I'm like, something wrong. Moment I hit you up, something wrong.
Something wrong.
I'm like, this shit foolish. I ain't never been this deep into my intuition like this. It's crazy. Thought I had to go start reading the damn crystal ball for a minute, because I was like, for me to know this shit is kind of wild.
That shit real.
Tell a lot about a man by the way he skate. So how do I skate?
On to better and lighter news. We did talk about the mistakes that men be making. Well, some of the biggest mistakes that men make. But what do you feel like some of the struggles are that men face when trying to heal, or even dealing with internal emotions? Ooh.
So you want to go? Go ahead. No. I was gonna say, like BC was saying earlier, knowing it's like the aftermath of healing. Like the things that we do for men to heal might not be the most comfortable or the most smart things, but it's good enough for us. So that's how we go about it. But I think it's tough, man, because your heart, man, is different, especially from guys. It's trying to heal is cool, but also like trying to express your emotions. Like, I know I keep saying shit every week about this sassy shit, but when you hear stuff like that all the time, like it kind of like, fucks your head up with like, what can I like doing from a female that's okay, that I ain't gotta get judged for or be looked at crazy. Like,
So you feel like women will deem you expressing your emotions as sassy, or is that just a thought now?
well, like we said earlier, like too much, too soon.
Too soon,
Like,
yeah.
when you do, like it's a fine line with everything. Like you gotta like damn near gotta be with her for a little while before you can really like tell her some shit. Like,
And I just think that goes to people just needing to be honest. Like, if it's too much or too soon, that means you just ain't into the nigga, and just say that.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
That's
Instead
real.
of trying to project and make that person feel bad for what they doing. Like, if that's how you felt, that's how you felt. You know what I mean? But for the girl to say, like, you doing too much or you doing too much too soon, no, you just ain't into that nigga.
What I will say is, though, I don't really get too much of that now.
No, I'm just
most
saying
girls
in
in
that
their
moment.
30s, they ready now, so they
Yeah.
willing to listen to whatever you got to say.
Yeah.
Really. But when you in your younger 20s trying to do all that, they ain't trying to hear it, bro.
Yeah.
That go
They
back
ain't
to what
tryna
you
hear
were saying
nothing.
earlier, how you said you felt a lot of times that made you feel like you were doing too much.
Yeah.
If a bitch fuck with you, you never doing too
Yeah.
much. Everything you do is
I
cute.
don't give a damn.
Oh, he sent me a paragraph. That's so cute. Look what he said.
Yeah.
Like everything you do is cute when a bitch really into you.
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing as doing too much.
Right.
So if you doing too much, that bitch want into you.
Yeah. And that's really what it is. And I think that's just kind of another thing that I'm trying to get in the grip of understanding too with dating. Like, If niggas say like, I just think it's a little too much.
Yeah, we gotta stop being naive about
Yeah.
when we get these flags. Like when you get these feelings and these flags, don't be naive and just know that's what it is.
Ooh, child. I'm still struggling. Okay, Beezy, what you? Preaching to the choir.
It's basically what he said. And basically what I've been saying. We just be trying to protect our heart, really, like, cause we don't want to feel that shit again.
Do y'all feel like? Do you feel it hard? Do you think it's hard to be vulnerable when dating?
Yes.
What is like your time frame on? Do you have? Is it because I know men are calculated, child. So is it like okay? The first time I'm gonna open up, I'm gonna talk about this. The next time I'm gonna open up, I'm gonna talk about this.
I haven't really opened up to a female, honestly. I think that's why.
You never have?
Really?
I think that's my issue.
That's damn sure your issue, brother. I'm gonna be real, man. The man, pimp to pimp.
You never like been.
That's
Okay, so, okay,
That's
let's
the
say-
coldness that I'm referring to. Like
That's why I asked you, have you healed from that heartbreak? Even though you say you over this shit,
No.
it's still something there. Because for you to just sit here and tell me as a 30-something-year-old grown man, you ain't never opened up to one woman.
Well, no.
That's crazy.
To it lately, last 5 years probably, but before, yeah.
But you have.
But I have before, yeah. But I'm saying like it's like you said earlier, like we know we trying to make sure we don't get hurt and we hurting them in the process, like. It's always I know when it's about to be over. Like I get the same feeling. Like it's like when. Cause a girl can get sick and tired at some point. Like I could just tell, and I know that's like time
You know
for
how
me to
you
get
know?
up
Because
out
you
of
keep
there.
doing the same shit.
I do over and over
so when
again,
they
like-
give the signs, you know what it is already. Because you've been doing the same shit to every
done it
female.
I've done it so many times. Yeah.
So what they
it's
telling
like-
you, you got to change something up. You got to change, bro. Like
Oh, you right.
We got to grow.
100%.
Yeah,
You got to get over that shit, dog. Whatever that shit is that you hold on to, you got to let that shit go. You got, like what she said, we got to take a gamble.
Yeah. And it's all about the woman though. Like, you know, I think I find myself in the space of not, you know, I think very highly of myself. I think I'm a great catch.
I
But
think you're a great catch too, Ashley.
thank you. But I think a lot of times I run into guys that just be scared to take the gamble. And it's like, why not? Like, you know, I can't ask you to be my nigga. I can't ask you to be exclusive with me. You have to, like, you know, you gotta shake your shit up a little bit and ask me some of the things. Like, I can't continuously be the one that's like pushing that effort. So
You also gotta know if it's worth the risk though.
yeah, but I mean, everything in life is a fucking risk. We take risk every day we get in our car. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah, you never know.
Right. So it's just like, and I think that's another thing with me that a lot of people realize, like a lot of the situations that I've dealt with, they're never bad endings. It's never nothing bad. It's always like, you know, you was a great woman. Okay, if I was so motherfucking great, nigga.
That's everybody exit plan when they say you.
Well, no. This is after the fact. Like,
Oh.
after.
Oh, that
You-
we came to the realization. Yeah.
Then you got your head knocked on your flow. Like, it makes sense now. Like, damn, Snook, you probably booed up. Yeah, I'm just not available for you no more because you had your chance.
You had your chance.
So
You
yeah.
pick the side, stay on it.
Yeah.
Grass ain't always greener.
Hello. Everybody grass gonna get a little brown in the winter.
That's another big mistake we make too, though.
Everybody
Like,
grass gonna get brown in the winter.
always thinking there's something better out there. Like,
That's just this whole era though, because of social media, because of so many options and so many access to so many women and so many men. We think we can find a better thing.
And that sucks too, because it's just like, to me, you know, everybody is their own unique person, and you're just gonna never find a duplicate of, you know what I
For
mean?
sure.
And I think too, like with dating, because as of lately, within like the last year, I really have been dating with true intent. And whenever I see the fucking first flag,
you out there.
gotta skedaddle. But I've been trying to hold myself true to that, because I used to be a bitch that would look at Six Flags and think it was fun. So, you know, now that we see the red flags, I'm grown, real grown now, and I just can't keep indulging in the same bullshit. But I do run into the problem with guys that okay, let me ask a question. Do you think every back and forth is an argument?
No.
Okay. So you can attest to say we can agree to disagree, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Now,
discussion.
say for instance, y'all go on maybe like this may be y'all second or third date. Y'all getting a little spat. I call them spats, right? It ain't y'all ain't arguing for real. Y'all just talking about a general topic, and you have polar extremes you have polar extreme views on the topic. I got my topic, I got my stance, and you got your stance, and we ain't moving.
And we standing on it.
We standing on business on it. After the fact, we then maybe have a conversation about how the little spat went, right? And it's now viewed as an argument. But now because this is our
By
second
both parties?
No, I want not from I'm speaking for me. No, it was not viewed as an argument for me.
But from the other party, it was.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then I was told it's extremely too early to be arguing with somebody. And I'm like, okay, first off, this is like I've known you for like a long ass time. So this is just you're now seeing me in a different light. And this argument has went to the extent, so you just don't think that you're going to be able to pursue me because you shouldn't be arguing with somebody so early in the.
So that means he wants you to agree with everything he say. So it's never going to be like a back and forth about anything. That's called a discussion.
Yes. So is that do you take that as being very controlling? That party probably being controlling.
It's the potential of it though.
Potential for sure.
Okay.
But the potential of him being controlling is definitely there.
Yeah, because I'm like, damn, I didn't even.
That's just perspective. That's just y'all perspective. Cause that's how people look at things.
Yeah,
and me, you can have back and forth, and I'm like, damn, we arguing. If that's the case, we argue on every show.
Every show.
But no, we having a discussion.
And that's my thing. Like I didn't see it as an argument, and I thought once we kind of let it simmer or die.
You know what the argument is.
Hell yeah,
like,
I know
you
what
know
argument
when you
is.
arguing it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and I was like, damn, are you used to doormat ass women? Like women that don't say shit because
Basically.
it's like, yeah. Anyway,
Damn, Prince A, I like this.
So there has been a clip that has been kind of going a little digital within the last 2 days about this guy that is venting about how he feels weddings should happen moving forward. So I'm going to play the clip and then we're going to talk about it.
Weddings should be 1 year into a marriage. Weddings should be 1 full year, 1 Gregorian calendar year into you should get engaged, and then a year later or whatever, you get legally married. Everybody should go to the courthouse, get the document. Then 1 year from then, we should be going to your wedding. We should be celebrating the 1 year anniversary of you guys being married, not the beginning. There's no rules to this. We make the rules up. Joshua, that's not how it's always been. We make it up. We don't have to romanticize the very beginning. We can romanticize a car that's moving steadily. Also, the person, your not bridesmaid, what are they called? Maid of honor. Your wedding budget should include the work that they're putting in. They out here. I see them. Hard hat, lunch pail, Excel sheets, color coded. They're going to work all day, taking a little break, getting some boocha, getting a little booch in them, coming back to work on your wedding. You're paying everybody else. You're paying the photographer. You're paying the person that's cooking the food. You're paying everybody but the person that you love. You're getting free labor out of the person. She's going to be up there crying next to you. She should be a part of your wedding budget. It's nuts. Weddings should be a full year in. I went to a wedding that I spent a ton of money on. They got divorced 2 months later. I bought you a blender. Where's my blender? You know who you are. Where's my fucking blender? Who gets the blender? Do I get my blender back? Weddings need to be a full year in. This is ridiculous. You got me out here on the fly. I flew to your wedding. You got me sitting next to all these white folks drinking like they got black people problems. Puppies. I'm next to puppies. I'm talking to pubs. All night long, you got divorced 4 months later. I want my fucking blender back. Weddings need to be 1 year into. I want to know that it's working. Tell me it's working. Then I'll celebrate it. Goodbye.
That's real.
Somebody said, let them cook.
Hey, but this nigga said, ain't no rules to this shit, and then proceeded to make rules to this shit. Yeah. Saying that weddings should be 1 year. He trying to make rules, but you just said ain't no rules.
Yeah.
Now, I do agree with, nigga, this shit is way too expensive for y'all to be breaking up in 2 months. Fuck that.
That shit's crazy.
I wouldn't mind.
Like 2 months is wild.
Bro.
I agree with that.
A year is wild. Hell, after that, but yeah, like I seen a post earlier this week where it was a guy that said, I just talked to my uncle who just paid his wedding off that he had in 2013.
It was like $30,000 though, wasn't it?
I don't know. It didn't say the price, but Yeah, he said his uncle. He said 10 years of installments to pay for a fucking wedding, nigga. And I think that's what made this guy say that too.
And I don't think they still married.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't go that deep, but yeah.
Love
I don't think you should take a loan out on a wedding. Now that might be me saying that because I ain't married, but I feel like once you start having to feel like you gotta take loans out, it ain't meant to be, bro.
Hell, it ain't that serious, bro.
It ain't meant to be.
It ain't that serious. We love each other. We know what the fuck going on. Even if we just go to the courthouse and get our shit, marriage certificate, do all the things.
But what's the difference though? What's the difference between like doing that and like
a wedding is just to show? It's basically a celebration.
No, I know
like a party.
No, I'm talking about the year end.
He was saying that if you go ahead and just go to the courthouse, get married officially,
and then have a wedding a year later. I don't see no difference between that and you just being in a relationship in like year 3 and you get married. Like
he's saying,
I get what he's saying.
What is he saying?
He's saying legally get married, courthouse, and then wait a year, get married.
But do you know why he's saying that?
Because he's basically saying
wait a year and have a wedding.
Had a wedding. I get it. It's pretty much showing growth. Letting you know it's stepping stones to this shit. I get it. I'm just saying I agree with his point.
I think you missed the point.
What you mean?
Yeah, he's more so saying you niggas are getting married and having weddings and aren't lasting. And
right.
the people that love you so much are investing money to come and see you. And you're fucking us.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're, so like
it costs money to go to a wedding, to be in a wedding, to be a part of a wedding.
So if you're married for a full year, that gives me a little hope that you niggas may make it past.
And I don't mind spending this money to go to buy this flight, to buy this tuxedo, to do that.
But I ain't gonna lie, like I've been a maid of honor and I've been a bridesmaid. Mm-hmm. This shit is not cheap.
It's not cheap.
Let me tell y'all a secret.
What?
I ain't never been to a wedding.
He ain't never been
You've
to a
never
wedding.
been to one?
They told me that last time I went.
I've been to plenty of funerals.
Oh God.
I done been in. It's crazy though. I've been in like.
You mind being.
I've been in like.
You probably be married by then,
weddings.
but you gotta mind.
Probably.
But see, the crazy thing is when you in them, and I've been in like 4, like in like last 5 years.
That's what's crazy. All your friends married, and then you out here still ain't open up the bitches.
Yeah, straight up, yeah. But you know what it is though. And I'm switching subject. I think.
Ooh, he's comfortable.
I think. I seen another video where the dude was getting mad at. Pretty much, he was a groomsman. You seen he was in the car.
And the
dude was in the club.
Yeah.
So pretty much the dude was
cheating on
the girl in the
fiance.
club, right? And the dude, when his best friend was like mad at him, like, bro, you need to chill out, bro. Like you cheating on your girl and all that stuff. And dude was getting mad, like, bro, just let me do. We in the club, we hanging out, vibing. And then he was pretty much talking about how much he done spent on his
tux.
On his tux. So about
I'm
getting
calling
the
this
wedding.
girl sis.
Yeah, like
she like my sister. I'm looking out for her. You ain't here doing this dumb ass shit, putting me in a compromising situation.
But that's
because if you get caught, boy, I'm she
pissed.
looking at me.
I'm pissed. Wow. But she looking at me. I done spent $700 on this wedding just for the tuxedo and to go to Vegas.
Weddings
for you to be cheating on your girl.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. But it's life though. Niggas be doing shit every day, dog.
Sure damn do.
Real quick. This all time. I just noticed Nigel ain't got no shoes on. And
can you see?
Yes. I just realized.
Oh, I probably wore shoes like twice since I've been in 8 episodes.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, he don't ever wear shoes.
I don't never wear my shoes.
And the reason why I noticed it is because when he got his feet crossed, he's like rubbing his feet
wiggling
together.
his toes.
But
hey, fuck it. It is what it is.
So do y'all would agree with a full year of a wedding?
I think that would be dope. I think that'd be dope. You still can celebrate. You go to dinner.
I ain't mad at that.
And then,
I ain't mad at that at all.
I think it's
he
dope,
said,
though.
but what y'all feel about him saying like working the maid of honor or your best man into paying them though?
Yeah.
Think you should?
Because they got to organize the whole thing.
No, they don't.
What you mean? Like when you up there, there's stuff you got to do.
They don't really organize it. They just put out. You just put out little fires.
I know whoever the best man, he organizing the bachelor trip. He doing a lot of stuff too. Like
yeah, I mean,
you should be getting paid for that, bro.
I ain't know all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their responsibility is to make sure you as the groom or you as the bride you're not worried about.
Like you okay?
Yeah.
Make sure you're.
Because of course you're gonna have a wedding planner who you should.
So for the man, it's the groom, best man, and for
then
woman, it's the who?
Maid of honor. Maid of honor means you're single. Matron of honor means you're married, but you're the best.
It's technical on their side. We just got one
Yeah,
word.
y'all just got best man.
We just got best man. Call it.
But
we
we got maid and matron on our side.
Yeah.
But Shanice had too. She had me and Twala as her maid of honors in her wedding. And we definitely.
So look, they say if you hang around 5 millionaires, you'll be the sixth one. Do you think that applies to relationships or marriage? If you hang around 5 married people.
Hell, I don't know, because all my friends fucking.
We both.
Shit.
You got like 4?
But you know what it is?
And I got like 3.
How many of your friends married?
4. I got 4 too. 3.
4.
Yeah.
So one more, it'll make 5.
So we got.
You see both sides of that shit too, though. Like you see it. Like I mean, obviously they're happily married, but you see both sides of it though. You be like,
you almost be like, "Whoo, shit."
You be like, I'm
man,
happy.
I ain't gotta deal with that shit right now.
I ain't gotta do it. Like, yeah, it be a little bit of both of that.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they do give
birds of a feather flock together is definitely the verbiage.
I don't know what it is though, but to me it seems like once you get married, it just adds an extra layer of something that because I don't know what it is, bro. But like, why people can be together for 5 years. That 6 year they get married, they divorce in that 7th or 8th year. But if they never got married, just stayed together.
It's I think it's a.
Is it pressure? Like when you get married, like
it's pressure to get married.
So it's pressure to get married, and then it's also pressure to stay married.
To stay married, yeah.
And sometimes people conform to.
So what's the pressure? Like you boyfriend and girlfriend for 10 years, you get married on 11th year, right? Now it's pressure because you're married. What is the pressure?
To now keep the marriage, keep it afloat.
Just to keep the marriage, as in that word.
Keep the union. Yeah.
Okay, but you had a union before you got married.
Yeah, but then you also got people in your ear like, when y'all getting married?
So really,
y'all done been
that's what
together
it is. Like
so
it's really
long.
outside, like the people in your ears, and
For sure.
Yeah.
Just like when you get married, then they looking
parents, best friends. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be a point where your homegirl gonna come to you like, hey, what you doing? How long you got?
It's gonna be a point. It's a point.
Yeah, see.
It's been a
And
point.
then even on top of that too, like, after you get married, then the question is kids. When y'all having kids,
When you
and that's
having
the most
kids.
invasive
Yeah,
ass
it's
question
like-
to ask.
Like, get out my coochie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like when's the kids coming?
And I think that's what's fucking up marriages. That
It's pressure. I'm telling you.
all the outside people that's pressuring y'all, people that's married.
Because it gets in your head.
Exactly.
It gets,
and we
it
human.
gets to you. Yeah.
We human.
And you would feel away.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, like as a woman, you might be okay with being with somebody for 10 years and hadn't thought that marriage was really anything that's even been on your main line. But if it's a constant conversation and a constant thing that's being brought up, you're like, damn, well, why ain't we married? Or do he really like me? Or is he, you go all the way left.
I mean,
So-
most majority of the time, men, I'm not gonna say that they don't want to get married, but men get married for the women. Yeah.
That's really what it is.
I don't like, and I really don't like that y'all say that.
Cause
That's
like
the truth, bro.
I don't
Like,
like
I
that.
always say, like, I don't. If it's up to me, we ain't gotta never get married. We can be together forever, live in harmony, do all the shit we want to do in life, do all the shit that we plan to do, accomplish all our goals without getting that piece of paper from the government that say y'all are now one union, right? I don't feel like we got to do that, but I'm probably gonna do it because I know she wants marriage. She comes from a traditional home, and her people gonna be in her ear like, damn, y'all together 3, 4, 5 years, y'all ain't married. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, people in her ear. I know it's gonna happen, so I'm gonna have to end up doing it. And I don't mind doing it because I love her so much.
especially when you in groups like that. Now you starting to see the other your friends getting married. This, so now you know how it go.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wish that was. I wish men would want to be married men.
We gotta start seeing.
Why?
Because I just
Men
think
have
it's
to start-
crazy to
they
say
gotta
that
start-
like if it was up to me, I would never
What's
get
crazy
married.
about it, bro? Like you're
Because if I was dating one of you and y'all literally, if I'm sitting here listening to this pod and I'm a significant other of one of y'all and y'all say, I'm only getting married because of her, that just sound like it's just something you doing. That don't sound like you have a desire
But men
to
do
marry.
men do a lot of things that they don't like for the woman just to make them happy.
Well, then don't like it's sounding like you're saying it because you're being pressured into doing it.
No, we're
and
saying
if
it
it's
because
something
we
that
wanna-
you don't want to do, you should not do it or just do it for the
I don't
other
think
person.
it's like forced, but it's like I'm gonna do it because I know
it's
gonna
called
make you happy.
compromising.
It's compromising.
Because in a relationship,
it ain't really compromise because that ain't what y'all saying. Y'all saying, well, I'm really just doing it because she want it.
but that's compromising.
you're gonna be happy.
But that's not something you're compromising means that it's of a benefit for you too.
It means that I know that she's really into
Well-
marriage and that's her. She's traditional. She likes that and she's into
we
that.
have
So
to.
I'm gonna do it.
I think the thing is we got to start like having men like really like talking about the benefits of getting married more. That needs to be promoted more.
Well, that doesn't
because what's
necessarily need to
being
be
promoted is don't get married, don't have kids. We need to start like talking about like the positive that's coming from it, like because you're seeing so much like being blown out of proportion from men about the negative shit that come from marriage, and you seeing on Instagram, shoot, Dr. Dre got to pay his girl $250 million, shit like little shit like that. Like you be seeing that be like turning niggas off from getting married.
Yeah,
so
I think they got a lot
like,
to do with it too because I don't know any benefits of being married. All I know is what I see, which is the negative parts of people not lasting, people breaking up, getting married, shit going downhill. And I remember talking about this last week with one of my other homeboys, and he was like, I'm convincing him, I'm like, yeah, maybe you should get married. He was like, tell me the benefits. I couldn't think of one.
No, it's real.
I agree with you.
I feel like guys feel like they take the most risk of when they get married. Like it's too much. Like if we divorce, majority of the time, the girl gonna get everything.
I do not agree with that.
You don't believe what?
Fuck no.
You don't agree that men take the most risk?
Hell no. If I'm married and I have 3 kids and we get a divorce,
you finna get paid.
We ain't talking about paid, nigga. We
have
talking about these
money
3 damn kids that I'm with. And if I want to go and pursue another relationship, I guarantee it's gonna be harder for me to get into another relationship than it is for you.
It's gonna be very
so
hard.
I don't know. You talking about risk, but risk on the financial aspect. But where I go from with in regards to like men and marriages and weddings or whatever. Now weddings, that's your own preference. If you don't have no wedding, that's just to you.
No, I want to be married, so
to
I
you
want
and
to say
yours.
that.
But
You want to be?
Yeah, I want to be married.
if marriage is something that you're interested in, I don't think that there needs to be anything that needs to be promoted by it. If it's something that you want to do and it's somebody that you care about, you create your own rhetoric or your own narrative of it, and be like, okay, well, if I marry her, these are the benefits of me marrying her. Or if I get married, I want to be a man or a husband that's like this. But to say that, you know, like the lackadaisical, like, yeah, I'm really only get married just because she won't get married. That's crazy. And if I was your old lady, one of y'all old ladies, I'd be pissed, especially if I'm somebody that's traditional. I'd be like, damn, I never would have wanted I don't want my husband to just get married because I want to get married. I want it to be a mutual feeling.
If you think about it, like when it comes to like all the things about setting up a wedding, majority of the men aren't involved in that either.
Okay, well that's not everybody.
I feel you.
So that, like I said, once again, that's your own. You can create your own narrative. If it's your wedding too, you should have a say so in it.
You should.
Especially if you're the one that you got to front the most money on it. Like, why not?
Definitely, I definitely agree.
You know,
with
but
that.
a lot of niggas also don't want to go into. It's a lot of detail. And when you bring your nigga along to work one day for a wedding setup, a nigga gonna look like, oh, babe,
You
you
take
got
care
it.
of it.
You got it.
You got
that
it.
shit, that's too much. I don't know.
From the
don't
colors,
ask me.
the colors,
yeah,
all
I
this
don't
other
know. I
shit.
don't know if I want buttercream on the damn cake. What's the difference? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's that detailed. But
I got another question though. Me and you both done been in like several weddings. What's your average pay that you be having to put down for your wedding?
shit.
Average what?
Pay.
How much you got to pay on average
What?
To be in it?
overall?
To do everything.
To do everything.
I ain't gonna hold you. Shanice's wedding,
Yeah, it was a lot.
cause we was the maid of honors, like bridal party, bridal shower, bachelorette trip,
Yeah.
your dress, your makeup, your hair.
Couple thousand.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's over a course of the year that you're
That's out of
planning
your
for
pocket.
it.
That's out
out
of
of
her
your
pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you paying a couple thousand just to be a part of somebody else's wedding.
Yeah. Everybody that's a groomsman, they gotta pay, or bridesmaids, they paying because they gotta pay for their own suit. Whether majority of the time you paying, like I average like
Y'all shit
about
cheap.
2,000, but it's about
Y'all shit cheaper though, cause y'all rent y'all suits usually, right?
No, hell no. If I'm paying $700, I'm keeping mine. For
So,
sure.
but a lot of people usually rent theirs, right?
Well, some people rent them. Some people like. I've never rented mine. I got all every wedding
All
I got.
yours.
I got all of them because we go to the same person every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like probably spend about $500 to $600 on your suit. If you're going on a trip,
That's what's
paying-
gonna knock. That's what's gonna knock your head off.
paying,
That
no,
trip.
no. And this is what cause I'm gonna do it too. So I ain't gonna trip. But when we pay, I realized when I was paying my dues that I was actually paying for myself, but we was all putting in for
The groom.
the groom.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that at first. I thought I was just paying for me until I started like damn, we putting in. I gotta give you another 150 this week. Like I thought I was like, I gotta
another one.
You gotta get. Like, I started adding it up. I'm like, and then I put together also. We all paying for his shit too, and then for the bachelor, like we paid for his expenses for the bachelor.
And that's usually how it be, because you also usually kind of take care of the bachelorette. You mean, well, the bachelorette.
So,
you usually take care of the bride during the bachelorette trip.
But yeah, it'd be a lot though.
But it's expensive. It really is. It's very expensive. So like I be telling my friends, we have like a running joke. All right, don't nobody get married for a while, because y'all niggas is eating bitches' pockets.
That's why I'm taking so long. I'm like, shoot, we might take a break. I went 4 years straight.
Man, yeah, our shit was like that too.
Now they asked me the same thing. Like, when we gonna
See,
start?
that's the thing. All
like,
your friends married, so not the pressure on you.
I like that pressure.
They be pressuring you?
I work well on the pressure, not to get married. But they pressure me about other things, but not to get
like
married.
relationship wise though.
Well, they don't pressure the women is pressuring me. The men they don't go for it's the women in the family that's what's up? What you gonna do? Why you ain't talking?
Are you the last one left?
There's 2 people in it, but the other one he further off than me. Like I actually want to. Like he I don't know what he got going on. He just ain't. But for me, yeah.
I'll give you a good benefit, BC,
What's
for
up?
being married. She becomes your family legally, and so that way she can be in all the rooms to make decisions for you, if she needs to be, and vice versa. You can make decisions for her. So like when she's popping out a baby, you are her family. You can be in that room. If she's on the table, you on the table, and it might be, God forbid, having to make the decision to pull the. They won't even let her in the room if you were dying, if she's not your family.
Okay.
So stuff like that definitely helps for tax breaks and stuff like that. It also helps. So there are some benefits.
That's just that I don't know, like taxes and
Yeah.
all that type of benefit from being married. I don't know none of that. All I
Just
know
research
is the bad
it.
shit that I see.
And that's the thing. I think that's when we should probably get out of that, because there's a negative to every single thing. There's a negative to a part of ourselves. Somebody saying something negative about you, but that may not be the next person's experience. So I think a lot of times we allow that negative connotation to help us prolong certain shit.
And I also feel like your mom is still married.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, for me, I think it's just that I wasn't around. Like my mom, my dad divorced when I was 5, so I never. And then my mom never remarried after that. My dad did.
See, my mom married, but it's like you said earlier. I see the inside.
See, I see the inside, but I just don't know. Like I wasn't raised in a full household like that for me to like see the benefits from it. Like
Me
you know
either.
what I'm
I was
saying?
raised by a single mom. My mom just got married 5 years ago, so she's been married 5 years. So the whole time I was growing up, it was a single parent.
Yeah.
She had boyfriends, but she just got married.
Yeah. So to be able to see the benefits, I never was able to see that. So that's probably why I feel that way. But I definitely, I do want to get married. I think it's dope. I like the camaraderie. I like everything that comes with it. But I'm thinking about taking a note from old dude, man. Just do it a year in, like.
I got 2
type
friends
shit.
that just did that. They just went to
I got a friend that did it too.
They just went to the courthouse and got married first.
It shows growth. It shows that you actually like put forth effort. Like it's a lot that.
Yeah, I know quite a few.
That shit was funny, but that shit really did hit home in a lot of ways though.
Yeah. I think, like I said, everybody is subjective on their own wedding. Some people do destination weddings which limit a lot of shit. You can only invite a certain amount of people, and you have a beautiful wedding in a whole nother
That might what I be on.
in a whole nother city or a whole nother country.
Me.
Yeah, so I mean, the weddings to me are, it's to your own discretion. I do want to have a wedding. My parents want me to have my wedding in the backyard of their house. I ain't doing that shit.
That should be hard. You got a big ass house. You can do that
doing
shit. That's because you live there. That's why you
I
don't
am not doing that. So I looked at my dad. My dad was like, "Yeah, you gonna go and have your wedding in the backyard, nigga?" No, sir. But I think that was, if you want to try it. I want to see if somebody tries that though. Well, actually get married first and then have a. Some people do that. They don't necessarily call it a wedding. They just call it a reception.
It really ain't up to the guy. It's up to the woman what she want to do. That's the issue. That's the issue. No, asking the girl, like having that conversation, like, do you want to get married first and then have a wedding later, or do you want to just have a wedding right there? Most women gonna be like, "No, we finna have this wedding
it
right here."
depends on the woman. If the finances ain't there, and
depends on the woman.
if she a real ass,
Because I feel like my girl, we go to the court.
Not depend on the woman. I think it depends on the relationship. My bad, I didn't mean like the woman.
Yeah,
but
relationship.
I think your old lady will also like if finances is an issue, but y'all really want to get married.
But is the dad in the life?
I would think
because like usually if you're doing a traditional wedding, if
Yeah,
the dad
your
is in the
is
life,
supposed-
he's supposed to pay for it.
I agree.
Not the man,
but you
not
know,
the
niggas
girl.
also don't understand that either. That's where they get the shit fucked up at. Because if a bitch got a present father,
Yeah, because my daddy
his
paying
daddy
for my
is paying
shit.
for the wedding. I mean, not his daddy, her
Yeah,
daddy.
Yeah.
Daddies ain't doing that shit no more.
My
Yeah,
dad,
they
my
is.
dad is going to
Howard
pay for
will
my
be
wedding.
doing mine.
Yeah.
We'll be paying for
Carl
this.
Williams
Yeah,
will be paying
Howard
for my
will be
wedding.
paying for Ashley.
Oh, yeah?
For sure. He probably ain't gonna. Now he already gave it this. Now if you get married again, you're on your own.
That shit rare.
But that first one, I got
Because
you.
now the niggas is paying for the wedding.
What I was saying was like that's the woman's
'Cause women
decision
don't.
though.
Some of the women don't think that is not person.
I don't think a lot of women would. So what I was saying was my fault.
Nah, go ahead.
I was saying I don't see a lot of women like agreeing to that.
What that?
Yeah, that's my thing. I feel like
But I know hella people. I know hella women that are going to the courthouse and getting married
Me
and
too.
having a reception later.
Me too.
Because it's expensive.
no.
It's high.
The courthouse. Some women don't feel like the courthouse is. I don't know. They feel like they don't fuck with the courthouse. It's like you hiding. It ain't like I ain't celebrated it. as
You
I
got to go
should.
to the courthouse any damn way to get the
I
damn
think that's what
license.
Ash said. It depends on the relationship.
Yeah.
Because I can tell my girl tomorrow, like, let's go to the courthouse and get married. She gonna be with it. Mm-hmm. She's gonna be with it. Like, two of my friends just got married at the courthouse, and they fucking very popular, but they were just like, yo, let's just go get married. Boom. Yeah. Maybe they might have a wedding later. I'm
Or
pretty
a
sure
reception.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
But it's just gonna be then to the people. Everybody else gonna look at it as a wedding, but we already married.
Yeah.
And you know, and too, in TV, when there's like a woman who's like super like powerful and in her shit or whatever, they always tend to play her as the woman who doesn't want the big wedding. Like Sex in the City, she did not want the big wedding and went to the courthouse. Meredith and Derek on Grey's Anatomy, they went to the courthouse because they just like these women. It's like I'm too busy and in my shit to even care
Want to
about all
even
this
have to
stuff.
plan all of that shit.
Exactly.
Spinning off of weddings and marriages and will you be my wifeys and let's get married. What's y'all's type? Do you have a type?
I thought you were gonna go the other way with that.
Thought it was.
I thought you were gonna ask who the fuck did I marry.
I was, but I was gonna leave that for last.
Okay, no, that's good.
Okay, physical. Is that important to you?
It is.
Could you couldn't do Love is Blind? You couldn't go on no
couldn't.
pod and talk. Okay. You seen Love is Blind before? Okay, well. Do you know the basis of it? I guess you can understand.
like
Love
based
is
off-
Blind.
It's blind.
Yeah.
That you having a conversation with a girl,
in a
but you
pod,
can't
don't know
see
what the
her.
person look like. They got to propose to you. Come out, then you see who the person is
Gotcha,
that you
yeah.
engaged to. Okay, so physical. That's heavy on your list.
Yeah,
Physically, they have to be physically attractive.
physically attractive.
Heavy on your list, right? You need to have a physically attractive
Yeah.
woman. But everybody's physical attractiveness is
It's different.
subjective.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
She got to have a certain build. What if she got a really pretty face?
Yeah,
she a little-
I think that caps it off. I want to have a girl that's I want to have. I would love to have a girl that's works out on the regular, but I don't really feel like that's important. It's important, but it's not important.
So you can do the girl with you can get a little. She can have a little. She can have a little stomach.
She can have a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
You
feel
got a
like
trap belly.
Beezy physical fitness is.
Listen, this is the thing. I don't really have too many stipulations. I just like energy.
Okay. So energy is what attracts
same
you.
for me.
Energy is my thing. But you,
Shut the hell up. You didn't say that shit. Shut up.
but I do want to be.
Let these ass go first.
But I do want to be able to wake up and roll over and look at something.
Is she cute?
Yeah.
We don't need the face on the pillow.
Right.
Okay.
I want to be able to see something that look cute to me, and I want to just hop on top of.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, for me,
Energies are big.
That's the biggest.
But physical attraction is that narrative of being physically attractive are people saying that's not important? I just think
It's
that's
very
fucking
important.
cap.
No, it's very important, yeah.
Cause I'm like, you don't know nobody's spirit, energy, or nothing if they don't say shit to you,
Mm-hmm.
or if you ain't attracted to them.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So okay, energy is. I was gonna kind of. That was my. That's one of my big things. Energy is like top 2 on my list. Like you got.
So once you're attractive, you gotta have that energy.
Or the personality. Yeah, you got your spirit. Got to be okay.
You gotta be okay.
Because if it's not, then we just not gonna make it nowhere past that. In TikTok media news, there has been a viral sensation of Miss Risa Tisa, who has done her 50-part series.
I've been seeing it, but what is it? I never watched it.
Nigga.
So what is it?
She did that's why I was spinning with the what's your type. She did a 50-part series on TikTok about who the fuck did I marry.
So she's married.
She was in 2020. It's based in Atlanta.
Is it a true story?
True story, yeah. Hell yeah. Niggas thought she was capping. But true story. She is a woman on the plus size. So when she comes in the camera, you like, now what the fuck this bitch finna sit up here and talk about? So she did an entire playlist of this man that she married who was a pathological liar. He lied about everything.
How long were they married?
A year.
Okay.
She went on they met on Facebook dating. And that's another thing. Facebook dating, people really be on that shit.
People gotta
And
stop
I could
that
never,
shit,
no. I couldn't
That's
do
where you find the
Facebook
weirdos
dating.
at. Facebook, Tinder,
Hinge,
Bumble,
yeah,
all of that. Weirdos.
But she met the guy on Facebook dating. Kind of said that she was kind of the type of woman that kind of spoke the being married into existence. Like, this year I'm gonna be intentional. I'm gonna find my husband. Woo woo woo. Found a guy on Facebook dating. They went to the Cheesecake Factory for their first date, and she said, boom. Soon as they got into there, they were intentional. They talked about what they wanted. They played no games. We finna sit in here and talk about what your favorite color is and shit. Hey, you want to be married? You want kids? All of that. And from there, they got the ball rolling a little bit. But it was around the time of the pandemic, which then ended up hitting them into having to figure out whether or not they was going to live together or not. And then this is when all of this shit started. So pretty much she married a pathological liar. He lied about his name. He lied about how many times he was married. He lied about being a millionaire or having money. He said that he was a VP of a condiment company here in Atlanta. I'm still trying to figure out what the damn condiment company was, because I don't know none that's in Atlanta, but neither here nor there. And pretty much would like sit on the phone while they living together, on the phone but not talking to nobody. He said he had 6 siblings, really he had a twin and a brother. He was just lying about all type of shit that he really had no reason to lie about. They tried to go in and buy a home because that was one of the things that they talked about, because they wanted to buy a home together. Nick was talking about he used to be a part of this arena ball team, and he set up this bank fund that was not like at your normal like Wells Fargo or whatever. And I guess it's one of these banks that you could put money in, and it accrues interest over the years, and it makes your money. No, it wasn't a credit union. It was something else. She called it like offshore bank, some shit, whatever the fuck that is. Never heard of that. So pretty much he had said that he had all of this money and they were gonna buy a home. Nigga was finessing the bitch the entire time, talking about he gonna put down cash offers. They didn't buy one home. Tried to say he was gonna buy her a car. Same type of narrative. Tried to make it seem like he was gonna put this money down to buy the car. Never bought her a car, which then made her want to start further investigating. And this is when she ended up finding out all this shit. Literally 50 parts. I listened to all 50 because I wanted to know how the shit was going in. Because now I'm intrigued. Off of these 50 parts that she set down on TikTok, and so she did this over a course of 3 days. Might also add.
And that's about 20. That's about 20 clips a day.
Yeah. So
that's how she went viral.
Oh yeah, when I found her Monday of this past Monday. She already had 1 million followers, and she had just made the account Valentine's Day.
Damn.
So from that, from her doing this, she has earned, still earning, pending, but she's at like 80,000 from TikTok. She has like unlimited
dollars.
Yes, she has unlimited flights with Delta, unlimited stay with Hilton Hotel. She talked about in the story that her dream place to travel to or to go to was Paris and London. She's now, I think she said she just booked her flight, so she'll be going there within the next couple of weeks.
All this from her telling her story?
Nigga.
From her going viral. I think if she would have wrote a book, she would have made more money though.
Nah, hell no.
No, she wouldn't.
No, the fuck.
Because if you write a book, who want to know about your book? Don't nobody know her.
Don't nobody know her.
She went viral from telling her story visually on TikTok.
And she was smart. She put that shit like in a playlist, and that bitch played like an audio book.
That's what I'm saying. If she would have made an audio book.
It is, but it is what it
TikTok.
is.
Yeah.
Shit, she put 50 parts.
Where's the audio book?
It ain't really an audio book. It's on TikTok. But you can literally click that one video, and it goes to every part sequentially.
So how many days took you to finish it?
Child, once I had got it, because Kim watching it too. Kim said she on part 30 something, but it took me a day, 2 days, but it was so long. Like, she's extremely detailed, which I appreciate that because you setting up the scene for me. Mm-hmm. But she just talks slow as fuck, so I had to speed the shit up, like speed the videos up, like so I had to go to two-time fast forward because I can't just sit here. So I finished it. And you know, all in all, like the gist of her story was to pretty much say that she was up. Oh, she also had a miscarriage as well while she was dealing with the guy. It was just all bad, like really bad. But she just kind of ended the story by saying, love you first. Don't try to rush it so fast. She said she felt like she was going against the clock with age and how she had never been married, and she was looking at all of her friends and seeing people that around her that was, and she was just waiting on her happily ever after, that she ignored hella red flags, and that she just, I mean, she said it's a part of her journey, but it just caused her so much emotional turmoil. That happened 4 years ago, and she said she hasn't dated since.
Wow.
And she said she's scared to because she said she can't even, she said she don't even know if what you telling her is true. You know, now she has to question everything that's being told to her because her thing with dating him was, you don't got no reason to lie. Like, there's no reason to lie about some of this minute ass shit that you're lying about, these smallest shit. Why the fuck are you sitting next to me? Not this, I could be her. This could be my husband. He on the phone, but ain't talking to nobody.
He capping like that?
Yes.
Damn.
Acting like he was talking to his brothers every morning. The brother, she ended up getting in contact with the brother. The brother said, bro, I ain't talked to that nigga. I don't fuck with him.
On a serious note, though?
And they ended up finding him on social media, finding the ex-husband.
I feel like people be knowing who they can try or who they can't try.
They be knowing.
Like,
they be knowing.
Come on,
She was very triable.
He was getting, first of all.
But see, that's the thing, though. Like, with pathological liars, you really don't know.
No, what I'm saying is,
it's had nothing been weird enough for her to, like, dive into that, she would have never known that he was lying about everything.
I'm pretty sure she probably a little gullible, too.
There were some parts where I was like, okay, bitch, yeah.
You can get away with murder.
I'm sure there's some shit you saw in there that you wouldn't fail for.
Yeah, there were some spots where I was like, my thing was, though, but how she started it off by saying, like, she just was at the age where she was just like, bro, I'm not with all that pitter-patter shit. I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying to get this eggs cracked and this last name dropped. That's her problem.
She was in a rush to get her eggs cracked.
She said that.
That's her problem.
She said that. She was like,
probably putting that pressure on him, so he's saying whatever just to make her happy.
He was saying he was a bum. He was saying whatever to stay with her, and that's what happened. Like, literally, like I told y'all, COVID came and they had to. So it worked out perfectly for him.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga
about 275?
Nigel.
I'm keeping it in the book. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny.
He about 282.
They both were big?
Yeah, he's not cute.
That's why they like.
I didn't think she was too bad looking of a woman.
Fat
but
niggas be lying though.
He lied a lot.
Nah, I just thought about some shit, bro. Like when I was growing up, the fat niggas was lying like shit. That be lying, bro.
I don't want to be mean, y'all. So I wasn't saying it like the joke about her weight though. But most big girls, and we all seen her like they're easy to, you can manipulate them easy. Like it's like, first of all, when you
it is a little easier.
When you search when you find your love on Facebook, dating or whatever.
No, don't do that now.
Marketplace,
It's hella
whatever.
folks that's on Facebook dating now.
But majority of them 275 pounds.
No, they not.
275.
I'm telling you, majority of them they be either big or they like you said bums, or like it's the confidence thing, like for you to be on there for one, like, and most big people don't have that level of confidence.
Okay, can we? Yeah,
I'm just being real, like, but when you do stuff like that, you end up being in situations like that because, like, you're trying to find love on the internet. Like, I feel like if you would have probably met him in person, you probably wouldn't even dated him because you would have already knew he wasn't shit based on what he had on, probably.
Well, no, she said he came. That's the thing. You got to listen to it. I mean, there are points where it's like, all right, bitch, now, Risa, you knew. That shit didn't sound right. But
right.
You still, but in the beginning, you know, like, and that was the thing, like, hella people.
I guess we all ignore red flags then, so yeah, you're right.
Hell yeah, we all ignore it if we want it. We want something out of it bad enough, but.
Like,
yeah.
y'all trying to move in after a year? It's crazy work.
No, it wasn't no year, baby. They was moving in a month.
No, a year. I think a year is feasible.
A month is
not a month.
That's some Facebook
a year is okay
type shit. That's
you can move in with somebody after a year. You should
but
know.
they were married for it. So like
no. She was trying to get married after a year. Moved in after a month, right?
No. Went on a date, talked for like a couple of weeks. He moved in after a couple of weeks.
He moved in after a couple of weeks?
And then they got married within like 6 or 7 months.
She fucked up right there.
Yeah.
She dumb. Like,
you let nigga move in after a few weeks?
That's why it went viral.
Reesa Teesa.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Reesa Teesa, get your shit together, kid.
She knew better.
She want to be in love so bad, bro.
I feel bad for her because of that. Well, I feel bad for the after effect now from that because he just, you know, granted, it could have been something where it just didn't work out, but all the fucking lying that the nigga did, she just can't trust no damn body now. So she gonna have all that money, and she just, you know.
She lit now.
Yeah.
Shit.
And he's pissed.
He pissed.
Mm-hmm. He all on TikTok making videos.
He want to fly for free too.
No, you can't fly, nigga. Not with your dumb ass. All his ex-wives then came out. Like, it's been a whole thing. Yeah.
Wait, so how many times has he been married?
He only told her that he'd only been married once, but in reality, he had been married 3 times.
So she was the 4th?
I think she was the 3rd.
Damn. God damn.
Yeah, because he had, yeah.
That's wild.
And then just, I mean, like, the wife before her, she had 2 kids that he considered like his children too. And the nigga then set up and then told Reesa Teesa that the daughter then died from COVID. The bitch is alive.
Damn, he one of them type of lying niggas?
Yes, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, the shit was sick. And then Reesa ended up calling the ex-wife. Because Reesa done went and looked up his the marriage license and got the lady's name and searched her and then got her information and shit. So she called the ex-wife and she was just like, I need you to tell me. She said, yeah, so you must be calling me. He must have really did something bad if you calling me about him. So she pretty much told her, she's like, I just want to ask, how's your daughter? And she was like, she didn't say, she passed, didn't say none of that. She was just like, oh, she's fine. And she said, I didn't even have the guts to even tell her that this man has said your daughter dead.
That's crazy. I'm not even shocked though.
Then went so far to say that the grandmama died. Grandmama been dead since 2008. Then took her to the grave site, right? Then took her to his graveyard to show where the grandmama buried. That wasn't even his grandmama tombstone.
What?
She should have wrote a book.
And the only reason, and then she found out where he took her was he used to work at that
Took
graveyard.
her there. That's wild.
I said, boy, you didn't
I
ran.
have a flashback.
It's not even that
It was a nigga.
serious.
It was a fat boy in my neighborhood. He used to lie about shit, bro.
I
he
hope
used
you don't know this nigga. You want me to show you? He from it. I'm like, no. No, this nigga was from Philly though. He was from Philly. He was from Philly.
This nigga from Atlanta. I was about to say, bro, this nigga though, this is a fat nigga, bro. This nigga used to lie about the stupidest, dumbest shit ever. Like, you lying about this? Why are you lying, bro? Like, that's why I got trauma with fat niggas and lying. I'm like, fat niggas be lying, bro. Like, this shit was so crazy. Like, bro, you really lying about this?
Yeah, though his shit, and she called his name on the and because she wanted to protect everybody's name, so she made fake names. So his name in the story is Legion, which I don't know why the fuck she said that, but she literally was like, this nigga lied about some of the most. Do you know? Let me tell you, it was a part where she was telling the story about this nigga was trying to put these cash offers in on the house, right? So they going through all these motherfucking realtors, and the realtors, one of the houses that they were about to buy, they looking at homes that are in. He got approved, and she pissed me off because she kept saying the shit in the story. He got approved for pre-approved for like a $750,000 pre-approval letter. So they looking at homes like in Smyrna, fucking 800,000, 700,000, big ass homes and shit. Because a lot of the homes at the time of COVID was going foreclosed, right? So one of the homes that they looked at, he was like, yeah, I want to put in a cash offer on it. So the people that was selling it was like, well, okay, once we get the proof of funds, we'll show you, whatever. He wouldn't show it. He was waiting on them to make the move. So at that point, I'm like, Risa Tisa, bitch, hello.
Yeah.
Why you just didn't say, babe, let's go to the bank, get the printout, show the proof of funds, and get this shit situated.
But go back to what he said.
This nigga then took a screenshot of a fake account and kept flashing it to her, like showing it to her, like, babe, you see my money right here, but you just going in your phone.
Going to see your pictures.
I said, now, Risa, was you not looking at
the timestamp or something?
Yeah, she was too gullible. She was too. What?
I'm saying, you know.
And she kept making that reference, like, I seen it with my own eyes. I'm like, damn, bitch.
Just because you seen it. Listen, believe.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Believe half what you see.
See? And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. Like, she can't even. This nigga done made a whole. She said. Oh boy, yeah. When he ended up getting locked, up. Crazy. It was crazy. It was chaotic. Y'all gotta watch it. Like, I was just like, this shit. I'm watching. I'm eating popcorn. I'm just, oh yeah, bitch. You lived a life. You got a story to tell.
Wow.
Well, shout out to Risa, man. Hopefully, with these new
and I she
benefits
love.
she got, she definitely.
Or maybe
she
might get a love.
She might find a fall attendant.
No, I was gonna say she might get a TV show.
Oh, she definitely get a TV show. I'm telling you, if she would have made that audio book and sold it for $20 a pop.
It's an audio book, dog. She got it.
That's what basically.
And I'm about to say her money is still climbing.
Yeah, I know TikTok don't be paying like that. Like if TikTok paying her $80,000, it reached would probably be like $200,000 for real. Like.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were saying she really should get like I think it was 400,000.
Yeah, she really should be like up there, yeah. Especially with 1 million followers.
In 3 days.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. She
but I hate that us.
She might still could write a book.
I hate that we mess it like that though.
Boy.
Cause that bitch had them folk tuned in. Me.
That's all I'm saying.
I was late to the party, but I mean, like, people that caught her as she was posting the videos.
I've been seeing all over Instagram. I was like, what the fuck is this? I won't about to watch no 50 parts. I know that.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people like. Yeah, I can't do it, but it was good.
All right, so all these AT&T users, I'm one of them. I think y'all one of them too.
I'm Sprint, baby.
I
didn't feel nothing.
So we went through a little outage for a couple hours. Honestly, bro, I didn't realize it was out until my mom texted me. Like, I'm just editing, like, just chilling. Like, I had the Wi-Fi on. I wasn't expecting no phone call, so I ain't know.
And my shit say SOS now. Why I say that?
You got AT&T?
Mom said that too.
Y'all out of get.
That's wild. They better give us more than $5 this time. That's crazy.
I got big bars.
Do it ever say SOS when I'm over here?
No, that's when they said. That's how I knew we was out when I said SOS last time. I don't know. Check Instagram or something.
Oh shit.
I don't know if it's on Instagram.
But look, if y'all was out, it was AT&T people posting on Instagram like, "What's wrong with my phone? How y'all post on Instagram?"
Wi-Fi. If you had Wi-Fi, you could still post, but
receiving phone
you couldn't
calls,
phone.
like shit like that.
AT&T. Hold on, wait a minute.
In the midst of this right here, AT&T what?
Oh, that was an hour ago.
That was an hour ago?
AT&T announced they will give $5 in credit to customers who were affected.
$5.
They need their ass whoop. I'm finna leave their motherfucking ass anyway
I
because
just
they
swear,
high.
bro, like
They expensive.
the richest people be doing the most shiesty shit, bro. Like
They said that was the end of the world. The world finna end.
Nah, facts.
Yo, that just let me realize how much motherfuckers depend on their phone because it was people.
But I mean, when you think about it though, like
It does everything
they even
for you.
said that you couldn't even. They were lying at first. They said when AT&T went out, you weren't able to you could make 911 calls, but come to find out you couldn't do that. So it's like, and that's how they found out that the server was down because nobody was like niggas in the 911 center. Ain't nobody calling for no emergencies.
Damn.
And it's an emergency every day.
Every hour.
Every minute.
Hell yeah.
So, that shit, you really need your phone. That's why landline's so damn important. All y'all niggas ain't got landline phones. I'm gonna go on get one.
Motherfuckers, like some of my people was supposed to come to the gym.
I ain't had a landline since 97, 2005, something like around there. Like,
okay, now that's a big gap.
I just remember going places and just calling somebody
ago,
and saying I remember going places and calling somebody where you live. I wrote the directions down. I remember saying make a left on this street, make a right on this street. That's how we got to going. But now with technology, even when this shit AT&T went out, I had 5 clients that couldn't show up to the gym because they were like, I don't know how to get there.
Damn.
They don't know how to get the bucket.
Wait,
they know how to get to the gym from their house.
But how many times have they came there and they don't know?
I know how to do that.
But still,
people now. That's one thing that I will credit myself on. I pay attention to where the fuck I'm
But
going.
most people don't though. If you use your GPS for everything,
you're
you're never gonna pay attention to what street you turn on.
Most niggas use GPS. I've been living here my whole life and still use GPS every time I leave the house.
But that's what he's saying though. Like people couldn't even come to work out with him, and they come and see him every damn day.
They say I couldn't even get to the gym.
But I know how to get
because it's constantly looking at their phone. Turn left here, turn right here. They're not paying attention.
Or listening to,
And listen, I can understand that because my phone died one time on the road, and I ain't know where I was going.
Yeah,
and I'm from Atlanta, and I'm like, this shit is crazy.
Because everything changing, roads changing.
MapQuest, y'all remember MapQuest where you had to read that bitch?
MapQuest,
pay attention, nigga.
We used to print that shit out.
Hell yeah, but you had to read it though.
Yeah.
That shit ain't tell you to do nothing. You had to make sure you knew.
I remember going to see girls all the time, bro. They used to live far as hell. And we just call them, say, we write down the directions. Turn left here, turn right here, turn at this light.
And niggas ain't really have cell phones like that.
We used to get there.
Because even our phones.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is before the first Nokia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And our phones didn't even give us GPS like it do now.
Especially Nokias then at all.
None of the phones did. When the hell they start building in GPS for
iPhone?
Yeah, iPhone, yeah.
But which iPhone? Because the
first one.
No.
The first one had maps.
Yeah,
I always had maps.
The first one had maps?
But it didn't talk to you. It was just like MapQuest.
It probably didn't talk, but they definitely had the app on there. For sure.
But then also too, certain cars back then too. If you had the navigation system in the middle, you just put in the address and it'll.
I remember Cadillac had that shit.
Sure did.
Cadillac had navigation.
Sure did.
For sure.
BC, you got anything in your corner today?
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Basically, generational curses can be broken. Don't think that this shit runs in the family.
Okay.
That shit don't run in the family. If your whole family's obese or having health problems, that don't mean you have to too.
Mm-hmm.
Just
choose to.
Yeah, you
get in front of it.
Get in front of it. It's all about your diet. It's all about, and when I say diet, I'm not just talking about food. I'm talking about what you read, what you think, what you see, what you watch, what you eat, all that shit. Mm-hmm. What you do physically with your body, that's your diet. So if you change your whole diet, then you change the whole trajectory of what the next generation is going to be in your family. People always thinking, well, my whole family got diabetes. My whole family been this. They be stuck on that shit, and that shit ain't real. Because my whole family got diabetes, but I don't have a single fucking disease. I don't have diabetes. I don't have none of that shit because I'm the only one in my family that chose a different path. But I went to the family reunion, no shade on my family, but I went to not the family reunion, but I went to my dad's birthday party just in June, and I'm looking at everybody, and I'm like, damn. My whole family, everybody's looking a little heavy. Everybody's looking out of shape. Everybody don't look good. I'm just being real. Everybody don't look good. But guess what the first thing they say? Oh, I can't wait to get in the gym with you, cuz. I can't wait to get in the gym.
And they ain't coming to see you.
I ain't coming nowhere, but I wish they would. Mm-hmm. But saying that to say, like, generational curses can be broken. And that's all it is a fucking curse, because everybody think that what happens in the family got to stay in the family as far as health-wise, but it don't. Change that shit, man. Change it. Change your ways.
Change your ways and get married, y'all. Hey, man.
And be happily ever after.
Thank y'all for watching another episode of Unspoken Atlanta. Please make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Listen, if y'all got any questions, make sure y'all send them to the DMs at Unspoken ATL. We appreciate everything that y'all do for us, man. We'll talk to y'all next time. Holla, City Squalor.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
You record on everything, Toke?
16 cameras.
Are we live? Talk about how he makes his films.
Okay, we can chat about that. All right.
I thought you still could talk about the meal movie and we just could segue off of it.
That's fine. Okay. Episode 9. Check.
Yo, what's up? I'm tripping. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Unspoken Atlanta. Stop, y'all. Y'all messing me up. I gotta get my mind right. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the Unspoken Atlanta podcast. I'm your host, Nandra Armani.
It's your girl, Snook J.
You know the kid.